On your screens then you can see our Junior Rotax grid, and Harry Bartle, the O plate, will be starting on pole for this final. Harry, we've seen Strawberry have had some really good results so far. Do you reckon you'll be bringing home another GP plate for them?
Hopefully, see how it goes, and hopefully they'll come home.
And are you feeling any pressure, or are you feeling pretty confident that you've got this one?
Pace was good in the pre-final, so pretty confident.
Good luck, Harry. We'll head over to our number 2 man, who is Hugh Moulton, the number 51 for Coles. Hugh, we've seen Coles have been at this event many times over the years. I think they definitely deserve a win, a GP plate. Do you reckon you could do that for them?
Yeah, hopefully I can bring it home for them.
And are you feeling confident up against Harry? You know, he's a fantastic overtaker, really quick driver, but do you think you can put up a good fight?
Yeah, I think we've got the kart sorted for the final, and hopefully we can win it.
We'll see you hopefully try and do that. We've got Joshua Turnbull starting up behind Hugh then. Joshua's just watched teammate Matthew Higgins take the win in seniors. Josh, knowing Matt that has just taken that win and that DHR have got some great power out of time racing engines, you feeling good as well?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a really hard race, but, you know, you just got to try and get to the front and pull away.
Bell has gone then, the Junior Rotax will be underway. Let's see them with this action-packed grid.
Yes, thank you, Nicole. We've just seen the Senior Rotax. That was dramatic, to say the least. We now have the Junior variant. Again, a reminder, all new tyres for the Junior Rotax grid. 2 rolling up laps to get those tyres freshly warm and up to temperature so we can go racing once again. We've seen Harry Bartle pretty much dominate so far, but he hasn't had it all his own way. In that previous pre-final, it was Hugh Moulton that led for a good proportion of that. Lewis Goff has been right up there at times as well. He had a little bit of a coming together with another driver in this Junior X30 race 2 races ago. Looked like he was in a bit of pain, but he's made it out for this one. Harrison Whitcomb has been quick this weekend. Riley Cranham also called it. I mean, it's just stacked grid as always. Green flag for our 2 rolling up laps, and I will briefly run you through the grid in just a moment's time. Drivers have to be careful on these brand new tyres because it's easy to spin with the all 20-something horsepower of these Junior Rotax engines, but here is the grid for your Junior Rotax Grand Prix final. It's Harry Bartle, our own plate, on pole position. Hugh Moulton for Coles Racing in 2nd place. Lewis Goff for Sam Pollitt Racing in 3rd. Joshua Turnbull in 4th for Dan Holland Racing. Harrison Whitcomb in 5th for Argenti. It's the only Argenti man on the grid. Riley Cranham for Fusion Motorsport in 6th place after he was fighting for the win in Junior X30. 7th is Cole Denham for Dan Holland Racing once again. 8th is Michael Walker for JDR, Jack Dex Racing.
Then it is Albie Lapper, Lizzie Mentier, your top 10. Charlie Neve and Harrison Crowder on row 6. Kai Clark and Brandon Truman, row 7. Ellis Bell and Harry Freeman on row number 8.
Row number 9, 17th place, Eli Baden for KMS. Arian Bansal in 18th. 19th, Jacob Woods. 20th, Jack West. 21st, Jack Baker. 22nd, William Archer. Someone wide, actually, in the last sector. I'll keep an eye on that. 21st was Jack Baker. 22nd, William Archer. 23rd, Lucas Blanford. And 24th, Adam Wooden.
Rhys Owen, Aidan Mitchell, Theo Palmer, Aris Mievskis, Braith Murdoch, Oliver Smith, Lloyd Hare and Joe Anderson are the next drivers.
Someone stopped. Sorry,
Kai Veach, Jake Flewitt, Alfie Thompson and Corey Fowler.
Someone stationary at the last corner. I don't know if we can get a shot of that so we can get the number.
Oh, yes, it is a green and white cart, which says possibly Tony Cup. We'll have a look on the timing screen. Oh, it's
Eli.
Charlie Neve.
Is it?
Eli Baden has not gone out and Charlie Neve has stopped. There is Charlie walking away. So, Junior Rotax. David Bellchambers, Ewan Alice Hankey, Callum McCoy, Chris Brown, Krista Dooley, Mitchell Mayer Goldman, Andrew Tooley, Lena Politano, Ash Hand, Sean Babington, Jack Barlow, Toby Sowery, Josh Price, Dave Wooder, Tom Gamble, Miles Apps, Bradley Barrett, Lewis Gilbert, Will Ellsworth, Harrison Collins, Dan Ginchard, Gabe Fairbrother, Macaulay Bishop are the champions in this class.
Harry Bartle controls the field around the last corner. 2x2 formation once again in Junior Rotax. Will we go green? First time by, yes, we will. And it is Bartle that leads. Goff follows him through in second place from third on the grid. We work our way under the bowl. It is Moulton in third, Whitcomb in fourth. And they are side by side further down the field up the bowl. I think everyone's made it under the bridge. They have successfully. What about the top of the bridge? 3 abreast coming off the bridge now. And I think everyone has made it through. Congratulations to the Junior Rotax. We've still got 14.5 minutes to go, but you've done well so far.
Yeah, indeed. Lucas Blandford there where is Lucas Blandford? He's in the privateer drive. It's his mum Gillian's birthday. Sacred Skin Aesthetics is their business, and Lucas wanted me to say happy birthday to his mum.
Happy birthday, Mum Blandford. But we've got a race on. We can't dwell on that too long. Moulton under pressure from Crowther. A little bit of a gap for our first two from Bartle and Moulton. They are, Bartle and Goff. Sorry, Goff nearly in the barriers on the exit of mixed corner there. Very, very close. Had a bit of a swapper, but lives on. Gap at the front, 2/10. Then we have half a second back to third place Moulton.
Good to see Stephen Prentice in the live chat. The first driver to ever win a GP plate in Honda Cadet. So that was a bit of history there for SP on the live chat. That's good to see you back, Stephen.
Yeah, we saw there's a bit of a nod in agreement from Bartle and Goff. Bartle looked over his shoulder, did not defend. Goff nodded his head and said, yes, let's go. They're working together at this early stage. They know they've got a long way to go. And Harrison Whitcomb decides that he has got the pace on Moulton at this stage in the race. He may be right, because following him through is the 27 of Josh Turnbull.
Yes, indeed. Out of the Bobby Game corner we go. Of course, I was getting a bit overexcited with Matthew Higgins winning a GP plate for the Welsh. Yeah. I forgot about Harrison Whitcomb.
Yes, Harrison Whitcomb. Yes.
Harrison Whitcomb, no, he can speak Welsh, and he will speak Welsh when Nicole interviews him if he wins. Or comes to the podium.
Don't know a single word of Welsh, Henry, so I can't give you any response other than okay.
Okay, which is actually Harriswaha in Welsh.
I know that's not true. I know Popty Ping.
Popty Ping is microwave in Welsh,
and
yes.
Cymru.
Cymru is Wales.
Yeah, and I think that's it.
It's better than most.
I can speak Essex though.
Essex, really? Okay.
Well, that's where I'm from, isn't it?
Yeah, okay, geezer. There's a geezer. 118.
I don't think geezer and Piers Prime have ever been used in the same sentence before.
And there's Lizzie Mentier. Now, Mentier and the number 26 cart of Michael Walker battling away. Change for the lead.
Hang on, how is that
Lewis Goff goes into top spot. Goff, who had an accident in Junior X30, and there's carts on the grass. There's a KR Sport amongst them. And now, let's look at it. Best privateer in this race, Ellis Bell, 18th position. Goff for Sam Pollitt Racing has the advantage. No, he doesn't. Harry Bartle, mirror signal manoeuvre. Oh, he just literally pulls away. Wow, there is some serious waft in that the cream is rising to the top. Quite literally, that cream engine is very creamy indeed.
Yes, before we start any filthy rumours, of course, it was a good exit out of the last corner from Bartle as well, and Whitcomb is now through on Goff, and Goff is defending from Cranham and Turnbull, so this is giving Bartle a little bit of breathing space, but that's not what this field needs to do. We've seen Bartle at the front of the field for the majority of the Junior Rotax races, and if they leave him there, he will win the race.
Yes, they have. You know, we've got, Strawberry Racing, leading Sam Pollitt Racing, leading Argenti Motorsport. Strawberry Racing leading Argenti, leading Sam Pollitt, leading Fusion, leading Dan Holland Racing, leading Coles Racing. Up at the front there with the Hugh Moulton in cart number 51 in 6th position, trying to close the gap. Cole Denham, the closer. Cole Denham is 7th. Here's Whitcomb trying to set Bartle up. Bartle sits on the inside curb though.
Bartle knows that Whitcomb is there. Bartle knows that at this stage of the race he doesn't have the pace, but that potentially may mean that he's gone quite low on the pressures and will be quick at the end. So it's
Turnbull.
The drivers that have got some brain cells might be thinking we need to shuffle Bartle back far enough that when his car comes on, that he is nowhere near the front, otherwise it will be difficult to catch back up once again. Ooh, bit of side-to-side jostling once again. That was Cranham and Turnbull, but they both live to fight on. Ooh, Whitcomb saying, no, you don't, to Goff on the entry of Bobby Game corner.
And, we go. Tier 1 Jack's Motorsport now turns up. at the front with Michael Walker.
The fan club are almost certainly going to go wild in the chat, and if you are in the chat, let us know who you're supporting. It's probably going to be mostly Michael Walker, but other drivers as well. Let us know who you're...
Haverfordwest are in the house, supporting Harrison Whitcomb.
I think Bartle is doing a Barnacote here. He's thinking, I want to back this lot up and defend, not to save my position, just to create a bit of a scrap. And as soon as the scrap begins, he will bolt. Defending once again into the first hairpin. He'll defend into the second hairpin because Whitcomb is still right there. Goff not close enough to attack Whitcomb, so has to defend from Cranham. Moulton still there, Turnbull still there, Walker still there, Cole Denham still there. Truman and Kai Clark are 3 seconds back, so it is an 8-way fight for the lead.
Yeah, oh yes, 8-way fight. Variety being the spice of life, as we say. Strawberry, Argenti, Sam Pollitt, Fusion, Dan Holland, Coles, Jacks. Welcome to the party, one and all. 8 drivers, separated by 1.25 seconds. They're all looking over their shoulders. And let's have a look there, bang, bang. And
queuing up.
Yeah, queuing up. Bartle is defending at the moment. He's not weaving around, but he is being defensive.
This is proactive defence, this is not reacting to any move that Harrison Whitcomb is making. He's deliberately placing his car to try and make it difficult for anyone to pass and cause exactly what is happening now, a bit of a squabble. The squabble continues further back. Whitcomb being patient at the moment, knows there's still 8.5 minutes plus a lap to go. Oh, Whitcomb nearly getting the switch back.
Now, okay, Dan Ashton giving Bartle the signal. We got to mention this. Last week at the British Championship round at Shenington, Cian Garrity was leading and defending.
Michael Walker has slowed down. Michael Walker's going slowly.
Oh, the Jacks Motorsport number 26 is gone.
Oh, I think that's a technical. We're not sure what's happened yet, but it looked like he just had nothing on the exit.
Hang on a second.
Chicane. He's going again.
Dear. That is Jake Woods going off, looking down at his right front, left front. Harrison Whitcomb, he's got to be... Now, this is where Goff and Whitcomb have got to be careful. Don't fight over second. There's a bigger prize. The more you battle over second, the further away Harry Bartle gets.
Right, so Harry Bartle defended for 2 or 3 laps. He got the nod from our race director.
Oh, Lloyd Hare's also retired. Eli Baden is out there. His transponder's not working. Yes. I apologise.
He got the nod from the race director saying you can't defend every single lap, but he didn't need to. He'd done the job. The guys behind had started squabbling. It's now a 2-way fight for the lead as Goff and Cranham still almost inseparable for 3rd place.
Yeah, I was about to say, last week at the British Championship, Cian Garrity was leading in Senior X30.
Sorry, just seen out the window, battle for pretty much last place, unfortunately, and someone's rear bumper, that's 18.
The 18 car, that is Braith Murdoch.
Yes, he's going to be coming into the pits.
Sorry, so what I was going to say is there was an event at Shenington last weekend where Cian Garrity was defending too much in the early stages, and he was given a 5-second penalty. Technical flag for Braith Murdoch, 5-second penalty for Jack West, 5-second penalty for Jack Baker. It's not the stewards, it's not the clerks, it's the ruling.
Cranham.
The ruling is badly written. It's a grey area. So you can argue, well, it's all to you. Now it's...
Cranham's...
Oh, no.
Oh, it's Goff's front bumper. It's got stuck behind his front wheel.
It's got stuck behind his front wheel. He's got to...
That's it.
Game over. Game over.
His day has gone from bad to worse. Unfortunately, Goff has been right there in a lot of the heats in both Junior X30 and Junior Rotax, and again, just a small error. Popping that front bumper behind his front wheel means that he is no longer going to have a chance to take a GP plate home this year, but he has driven an excellently this weekend.
Here we go, Harrison Whitcomb. The Dragon has roared once already today. Can he breathe fire and melt the strawberry that he's chasing?
He's close behind, but this battling for the lead is bringing Riley Cranham and Joshua Turnbull into the battle. They're not far off the back, and every time that Bartle defends, every single corner, 1.5, 2/10 lost. And immediately we have Cranham, and Cranham is now at the inside of Whitcomb and is going to lose that place. Whitcomb has lost that place. Turnbull looking at the inside as well. So Whitcomb back 2 positions now to 4th.
Yes, we hear now Whitcomb is still there, and into play now comes the number 55, Brandon Truman. the original Uncle Tyrone. For Tooley Motorsport, Andrew Tooley won this event in 2007. Here we go. Oh, there's a Coles Racing kart. Hugh Moulton, Harrison Crowther, I think, has got Harrison Wiscombe trying to go around the outside. He does one. Not quite. He's going to lose out the Turnbull if he's not careful.
Yeah, well, he's still on the inside, but Turnbull's going to get the run down the straight and going to get a helping hand from the Strawberry Racing driver. Oh, no, the Tooley Motorsport driver of Crowther as well. No, not Crowther. Tooley Motorsport driver of Truman. Oh, yes. Harrison Whitcomb with a naughty cutback.
Yes, and then defends from Truman, from Turnbull. Here comes Brandon Truman in the number 55 kart, and now it's 1-2, and Riley Cranham.
Oliver Smith with the 5-second penalty. Oliver Smith not featuring inside the top 10.
Can we just remember this? Riley Cranham started the repechage 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. He started the repechage 13th.
Wow.
He retired out of 3 out of his 4 heat races. And now he's pushing Harry Bartle away. This is incredible from Riley Cranham. He won the repechage. He then started 31st in the pre-final and finished an incredible, where did he start? Where did he finish? He went from 31st to 6th in the pre-final, and now he runs second. Whitcomb defending, and that's game over for the race win as far as all these drivers are concerned. With 3 minutes to go, Whitcomb defends. Turnbull is 4th. So it's going to be a head-to-head fight between Strawberry, between Fusion, between Bartle, between Cranham for the honours in... Oh, and a spin. Who's that?
That was a DHR.
There's that Ellis, Cole Denham.
Yeah.
The closer, Cole Denham, goes for a spin. Leading privateer, the Tiny Carter, Ellis Bell, in 17th place.
Right, Whitcomb has broken free from this little battle now, or at least slightly, so hopefully they will push on and try and bridge the gap to the lead. But no, up the inside, looks... Turnbull, but doesn't get it done. Yet Crowther's following through. So right, Whitcomb now does have a gap, and Whitcomb's going to get his head down and try and bridge the gap to the leaders. But I think he's going to have a tough time doing that.
Warning for Harrison Whitcomb for defending.
Our 2 fastest drivers this weekend, Bartle and Cranham. Cranham was, I believe, wasn't he fastest after qualifying on Friday? He was. No, was he? Yes, he was. He was fastest on Friday. And then had terrible luck in the races. Harry Bartle.
Oh, Bartle's got a warning flag as well.
For defending.
Right, yes.
So he cannot.
Bartle did get a warning flag. He can't do it. Right, in the last 2 minutes, defending is defending. That's
he can't systematically defend from now on. I don't think he's going to anyway.
No, that's fair enough.
But that is information that he must adhere to. We have 2 minutes plus a lap, so we're probably going to get 3 or 4 more laps in this race. Bartle's still not defending. It's a front 2. I think Cranham's happy to sit there for now, because there's plenty more opportunities. The one thing about the Paul Fletcher International Circuit, if you defend, you're not guaranteed to win the race, because cutbacks are a part of racing here at Paul Fletcher International. Cranham still on the rear bumper of Bartle. Bartle's still getting pushed by Cranham down to hairpin number 2, looking out the windows. He's got battles further down the field.
Yeah, that was Ayman Bansal, the Indian driver, passing Lithuania's Aris
Moulton up the inside of the 92 Jack West.
Go west, where there's penalties there. As he go west, because you Moulton. Oh dear, there we go, singing again, sorry.
Oh, that is robust defence. A bit of tyre smoke coming up there.
Can someone quickly explain the defending rule? There's no quick explanation. Basically, you're not allowed to over-defend in the first half of the race. And if you do, you could get a penalty.
Yeah. Also, look at this. The number 17 of Harrison Crowther's made his way up to 4th place. His nose is a bit broken.
His nacelle is not factory spec.
No, it's got some tyre marks on it, so that shows that he's been in the wars, but somehow fought his way back up to 4th place. He's been there or thereabouts, was very quick in wet conditions, but this final wet, it is not. Oh, at the back of the field, drivers off. Who is that?
There is, it's Ellis Bell.
The 146.
The 146, looking over his shoulder.
And there was a green of 48 as well.
Yes, that was the number 48 of
Arian Bansal. Aris Majalskis up 17 places to 11th. Jack West up 13 places to 7th. Does West have a penalty though?
Yes, it's standard. Yes. And
Yes.
like someone said if Jack West would be world champion if he just stopped getting penalties.
Right, this is our battle for the lead. Bartel has managed to open up a colossal 0.3 of a second gap, but it's eroded by the time they get to the end of the first sector. But it looks like, from the body language of the karts, Bartel is a lot more comfortable at this stage of the race. It looks like Cranham is hanging the rear of that kart, so potentially my premonition of the tyre pressures being low on the kart of Bartel may be coming to fruition, although Bartel did actually hang the rear a little bit in the first hairpin, and now Bartel feels like he needs to defend. This is the penultimate lap. Right, it comes down to this. Bartel leads Cranham. Everyone else is too far back now, 3 seconds. Only 1.25 laps remaining now. What can Cranham do? All Cranham can do at this stage is keep the pressure on and hope that Bartel falters in defence.
Well, 1 lap to go. The 2023 IAMI World Final Junior X30 champion versus the 2022 IAMI Cadets Kartmasters champion Piers Pryor. It's going to be Bartel or Cranham.
Cranham looks around the outside. He won't be able to get that done, but he's going to try for the cutback on the bridge. Bartel covers. Cranham still to the outside. Going to look for the cutback off of the bridge. He's got a good exit. Bartel will be forced to defend. Bartel looks over his shoulder. He's got half a kart length. He will need to defend, otherwise Cranham will go. Bartel half defends. He locks the rear tyres, but still gets it stopped. Cranham with a good exit. He's going to look for the cutback. Bartel still defends. Outside this time. Another cutback opportunity. Slight rubbing. Bartel defends the exit very, very well. They're going nose to tail into the Fullerton S's. Again, Cranham looks for the cutback. Bartel has defended well. Can Cranham get on the inside of Bobby Gain? Not quite close enough. That may well be it. That may well be Bartel's Kartmasters Grand Prix victory. Nothing that Cranham can do in the final sector. It is going to be Bartel. He has been the one to beat all weekend. Cranham, a brilliant drive, but not enough. Bartel wins.
And he even had the foresight to put his radiator flap down so you could see the cream logo for his engine builder. As do the photographers there. Well done. And let's not forget, Riley Cranham started 13th in the repechage.
Yes.
The repechage this morning.
Yeah, Whitcomb also held out Crowder only Whitcomb held out Turnbull only just by 0.02 of a second, so that would have been very, very close over the line as well. Harry Bartel will be over the moon. Riley Cranham will be understandably gutted, but that man, hold your head high to go from the repechage and not even the front of the repechage to push Harry Bartel all the way over the line. A round of applause will be well deserved. Riley Cranham, if next year things play out differently, I'm sure that you will be challenging once again.
When Riley Cranham was sat on the banking watching the last Junior Rotax race of the day after he failed to finish again, if at that point you would have turned around and said, Riley, would you take a second in the Grand Prix tomorrow in this class, he would have bitten your arm off for it, 100%. Sorry for burping live on here, everyone. It was lots of iron brew.
Wow, there's a... Henry, that was an energetic one. It was close, and not a huge amount of overtaking for the lead of the race, but that doesn't mean that it wasn't a good race. It was pressure absorption from Bartel. He did brilliantly. He did everything he needs to. I'd say almost the perfect Kartmasters weekend from Bartel. If we go through his results, second in time qualifying, won Heat 1, won his second heat, fourth in his third heat, won his fourth heat, then won the pre-final and wins the final, and you can see it means a lot to him. Brilliant, brilliant driving all weekend. His lowest finish at any point this weekend was fourth.
Brilliant.
His second lowest finish this weekend was first.
Yeah, yeah, it's been 5 wins and a fourth. Here is a look, and you can see Rodney the dog on the back of his crash helmet. Always got to big up Rodney the dog. Yeah. Let's have a look at the provisional finishing order. Harry Bartel beats Riley Cranham by 0.09 of a second. Harrison Whitcomb for the Welsh on the podium. Josh Turnbull, Harrison Crowder and Michael Walker in 6th position. Jack West, Hugh Moulton, Harry Freeman and Brandon Truman, your top 10. Kai Clark, Adam Wooden, Albi Lapper and Aris Vieskis. And Kai Clark, finishing in the top 12. Very special that family leaves a circuit with a smile on their face this weekend. As we look at the right, there's Cranham. Who is going to be the third kart out? Well, Nicole Sutherland will tell us in 2.21 seconds. Go, Nicole!
Riley Cranham was fantastic there, but Harry Bartle, what a drive. There we can see the drivers congratulating each other. Harry, I could tell how much you wanted that one when I was talking to you on the grid beforehand. It was a 15-minute race, but did it feel like longer?
Oh, it felt so long, but got there in the end and we won, so that's all that matters.
And that's the second GP plate today that Strawberry Racing has captured. What have you got to say to them and the team and everybody else that's here supporting you this weekend?
Team do a lot of me. They've always done a great job, and they always will do. And that's really helped me to win all these races, so it's doing well.
And Kartmasters is such a prestigious event. Is it one that the trophy's going to be a bit further forward on the cabinet, do you reckon?
It's definitely going to be a big one, so.
Well, here is the red GP plate there for you, Harry. Congratulations.
Thank you.
We'll head back then to Riley. Riley, this is two number twos today for you. What an achievement. You know, just to get one is massive, but two, are you happy?
Yeah, I'm really happy with the result we got today.
And, you know, Harry Bartle, I think everybody on the grandstands was watching, seeing if you were going to go for the move, but, you know, following behind him, how good of a drive did he do?
Yeah, it was really good out at the front. I was struggling to stay with him because he was dropping me for the last sector, so.
And will you be back next year in the Rotax grid?
Maybe.
I think we've got Harrison Whitcomb behind me there. We can see him being congratulated by Mechanic. We'll get him to come over and talk to him. Harrison, congratulations. And number 3, how do you feel?
I mean, I'm a bit disappointed with myself. I think I could have done a bit better, but yeah, still really happy with the P3.
Better in the sense of racing or pace?
A bit of racing. I should have gone in on Harry a bit earlier than I did, and then I just got swamped by the pack, but honestly, still a good race.
It's one of those events there where I think you take away a lot, especially because it's so competitive. There's a lot to learn. Do you think that number 3 then you'll be moving to the rest of this year and taking some lessons from it?
Yeah, for sure. We just need to go win the British Champs now.
Congratulations.